Welcome back to WaterparkRanger's Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. It's been actually a while since I've made one of these episodes. In case you didn't know, there was like a while when I was on a hiatus, and I'd just gone away for winter break. And basically, I'm finally starting again, long after we defeated the Trickmaster in Wonderland, although... Actually, I'm probably gonna upload that episode tonight now that I'm finally getting another one done. Anyway, we went back to Traverse Town after exploring some stuff, finding some stuff in Wonderland. And over here we just got defense up. Basically that is a very simple puzzle. You just need to use Blizzard on all the candles at least once, and then you can open that treasure chest. Puzzles are kind of few and far between, admittedly, in Kingdom Hearts. Sometimes I wish there were more, but at least there are a lot more than there were in the second game, so... I mean, it's appreciated what they have. And I'm just equipping some of those abilities that, we got. Generally, you'll just learn more abilities over time if you level up, by getting experience points. And I do think that tech points, actually might help you level up and get more abilities more quickly than, just normal experience points. But I'm not certain about that. I've also decided, earlier in advance, like the optimal equipment to get at certain points, just so... Basically, if you didn't know by now, I try to playtest it in advance to find out what's the best thing to do. And then I go through it and record it, and so this is what I've decided to do. These little things, the triangle things, like defense ups, you're going to find some that are like offense up as well, and I think HP up, maybe even MP up. I would recommend using them all on Sora, for the reason being that there are times when you won't have Donald and Goofy to help you. They are few and far between, but it's just good to make Sora your main powerhouse, so make sure you give him those upgrades. And of course I'm going to skip the gummy ship because it sucks. Okay, after another incredibly bland gummy ship session that you really only have to hold X on to get through successfully, we are here at the next world, Olympus Coliseum. This one is a little bit different from the others in that I believe it's actually the smallest of the worlds. Well, maybe Destiny Islands is smaller, I'm not sure. But regardless, there's only like 3 rooms. There's this entrance hall, which, I mean, it's really cool looking, in my opinion. I do like it better than in the second game. The second one is, although for once in the second game, it's more like a fully fleshed out level because you get to explore the underworld and whatnot. But I like it better in this game just because it's short, simple, to the point, and it's not annoying, for the most part anyway. I did actually do a little bit of off-screen grinding on some Heartless and Traverse Town before dropping by here, because you are going to fight some tougher opponents here. Technically there is another world you could be going to at this time, but I go by the star rankings that determine which area is tougher, and so it's recommended that you go here after Wonderland. At least I recommend it.
Good timing. Give me a hand, will you? Move that pedestal over there for me. I gotta spruce this place up for the games!
Alright, so, all you've got to really do, and this confused me a lot as a kid, is you just have to walk into this pedestal for a while, until it says it weighs a ton. After that, go back and talk to him to continue the game.
It's way too heavy.
What? Too heavy? Since when have you been such a little... Oh, wrong guy. What are you doing here? This here's the world-famous Coliseum, heroes only. And I got my hands full preparing for games. So run along, pipsqueaks. Look, it's like this. Heroes are coming from all over to fight ferocious monsters right here in the Coliseum.
You've got heroes standing right in front of you.
Yup, he's a real hero chosen by the Keyblade.
And we're heroes.
If you hadn't mentioned that already.
Hero? That runt?
What's so funny? I fought a bunch of monsters.
He laughed when he shook like a bowl full of weed.
Hey, if you can't even move this...
Epic failure.
You can't call...
I love how they're just staring at him. Donald's reaction.
The hero! Okay, so it takes more than brawn. Well, let's see what you can do.
Phil is a pretty fun character. For this next part, he's going to put you through some training tasks to see if you're eligible for the games. These are actually pretty tough. What you've got to do is destroy all the barrels in the allotted time. You can do this by getting a short combo on them to send them flying. And if a barrel flies into another barrel, both barrels break. It may sound simple, but you do have to kind of aim so that your final combo sends them flying. See, so I hit that one over there. Otherwise, there's just not enough time for you to get each one individually. Actually, I did amazing on this one. Wow, I did on my first try. But that's not all. They actually make you do a second one, which I'm not sure if it's harder. It's different. It's got more barrels to bust. So just go around this way. Kind of fail. I was supposed to hit it into the double column right there. Now, if we can line these up, we can get all of them. And I think we can aim this next one at the wall of barrels right in front of us. Wow. Okay. This is actually not going so well. And there's one on a high platform that broke right there. It was to the right. You kind of have to hit it with a barrel. You can hit it with this one, but I already broke it. So that was kind of a useless... I'm doing a lot of useless things here. I noticed that this run is not nearly as awesome as that first challenge. But nevertheless, there's just 4 more barrels to break, so we should be good. Yep, that's all of them. That went really well. Usually it's a lot tougher than that, just letting you know. I had to try a lot more my first time through, but I got it really well when I recorded it.
You know, you ain't bad, kid.
Looks like I'm headed for the games.
Afraid not.
Why not?
2 words. You guys ain't heroes.
Come on.
Then why did you even let us do that training thing? Isn't that completely pointless? Anyway, he gives you Thunder now, so now you have the 3 basic elemental spells, Fire, Blizzard, and Thunder. So I guess that's one nice thing you get out of this. No use trying to convince them otherwise, so just go outside and you'll see what happens. It's pretty cool.
Rather a stubborn old goat, wouldn't you say?
Who are you?
Oh, hey, hold on there, Fuzzboy. Wait, let me guess. You want to enter the games, right? Well then, hey, get a load of this.
A pass?
It's all yours. Good luck, kid. I'm pulling for you, little shorty.
They actually got James Woods to voice Hades in this, which is cool. Really, Kingdom Hearts does have a lot of great voice talent. Even if Hades' character model sometimes just looks like he's high, you might see that more next episode though than this one. Because you might have noticed that a lot of characters have like 2 different kinds of animations, like the standard one that's used in-game, and then one that's just slightly altered so they show more expression, and I love when they put that extra level of detail into it. Just brings the characters to life a lot more successfully. And I wish they did it more often for the cutscenes. Just like that one. You'll notice it more the more cutscenes we start seeing. There's some where Sora's mouth kind of just does this biting thing when he talks, and then some where he's like actually talking. And I appreciate that extra effort. It makes a lot of difference in my opinion. Anyway, like I said, it's good to level up a bit before you attempt this this little session, because these new enemies here, like those Blizzard mages, I think they're called Blue Rhapsodies. Get it because of Rhapsody in Blue, that classical piece. Yeah, I think it is classical. Yeah, but anyway, Red Nocturnes shoot fire, Blue Rhapsodies shoot blizzard, and they actually are quite powerful. Kind of dangerous. So you do want to level up a bit before you go and face them, because despite their looks, when you encounter them in crowds, they're quite lethal. So level up a bit. I think level 14 was when I went in here. It's really only your level you ever have to care about, not so much Donald and Goofy. Yeah, maybe we'll end up facing that mysterious guy who's not a Heartless. You might be wondering, for example, why are the Heartless participating in the Coliseum? Well, if it wasn't obvious already, Hades signed them all up. He was that blue guy, he gave us an entry pass. Because he probably thinks that we're not going to be able to survive the games. And, he's pretty accurate there. This is going to be the toughest things we'll have fought so far. You'll see there's some pretty tough challenges in store here. These animations at the end never really do bother me very much, despite the fact you see them after every match. I believe, yeah, these are called the preliminaries. Later on, you actually do go back to the Olympus Coliseum to participate in the actual games. These are just the preliminaries. Ah, there we go. Seems our final hit's doing a bit more damage. And actually, I would not recommend aiming for these guys with the spells that they're weak to, like Fire for the Blizzard Mages and Blizzard for the Fire Mages, because too often when they're in huge swarms like this, you're going to hit one of the others, and when you hit them with their same element, you heal them. So it's not even worth taking the risk. Unless there's a crowd composed entirely of one kind of mage, don't bother with elemental attacks. That being said, we're going to continue with the Olympus Coliseum preliminaries next episode. See you then.